Dereck, I seen you up there. You said you got emotional about this being your last fight. However, you seem to be having the most fun I've seen you have in a build-up in quite some time. So what's the emotion about? Are you sad or are you happy that this is coming to a close?
It's coming to a close. It's the last show. It's the last show, bro. Sad day.
Why is it the last show?
I don't know. I think I'm getting bored.
Just do it here because they're still wrapping up.
I don't know. Who knows? I don't know.
I mean, obviously boxers famously retire and come out of retirement. They say it's the last one, then they fight again. So if you don't have a reason, we're not going to believe you. What is your reason for saying we're done now?
We're not done yet.
See, I don't believe. There you go.
It's my last show in the O2 Arena.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, get it right.
Uh-huh.
It's my last show in the O2 Arena. We're not done yet. But we'll be done when it's 50 fights.
50 fights.
Yeah.
So you've got 48. This will be 49.
Yeah.
So in your mind, what is the ideal way to ride off into the sunset with number 50?
Don't worry, I can't tell you that yet.
But you do know.
I do know.
Now, are we considering this Deliveroo driver like 48 and a half?
No, I tell you what, between me and you, I might get Tony out of retirement.
Bellew?
Yeah.
Where are you even getting the idea that this would happen?
It will happen.
You talked to him?
Yeah.
What's he said?
We're doing Liverpool or Manchester.
So if I ask Tony Bellew if
Yeah.
he's fighting Dereck Chisora in Liverpool or Manchester, he's going to say yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Why would that be the number one choice for a 50?
What's wrong with that? I always wanted to fight him. He beat up my old manager, so I wanted to give him a rematch, just revenge for David.
The roundtable you did with Joyce has been making the rounds. I don't know if people are telling you this, but we in the media and a lot of the fans are having a good laugh about this.
No, you see, the whole point of that table was me having fun.
Yeah.
You understand? Because if I wanted to be serious, it would have been a boring situation.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It was me entertaining myself and entertaining you guys because Joe was not getting the punchlines. You understand? It's about punchlines. How do you deliver a joke? It's a punchline. You know, you don't hang out with loads of comedians. You have to find the right punchline for everybody to laugh. So tell me, what's your favorite part?
When you asked him what he's going to do in the ring against you. And then when that whole back and forth was probably the funniest thing to me. But the reason is because it felt like he was trying to answer the question correctly and you were just winding him up. Like you weren't being serious about anything.
I'm never serious, bro. I live this world, I'm never serious, bro. I drive a smart car. I go for dinner in the tractor bottom. I don't dress up. I'm not serious, man. Life is too stressful to be serious, bro.
But is this part of the mental game for you? Are you...
We don't know. We don't know.
All right, you say you're not ever serious, but when that bell rings, things get serious. You're still serious about boxing, or is this even part of the fun for you?
It's fun. Everything is fun, bro. Everything is fun. From day one we were born, people always make everything serious. How about if we just change a little bit? Can you imagine if everybody was having fun? If be wars everywhere in the world? No, people would just be having fun, having a conversation. Oh, don't do that. Okay, fine. Be fun. So everything is fun, bro.
You know, by most people's standards and critics, you're not the favorite in this fight. You say you're having fun, and who's to deny you fun? But I know you've heard these criticisms. Oh, Chisora should have stopped fighting a long time ago. We shouldn't even be seeing this fight. We're worried about his health. We're worried about him going on too long, and we don't want him to be permanently...
Okay, who sounds more punchy, Joe or me?
I'm not prepared to answer that question because it's a dark one. It's a dark one.
It's a simple question.
It may be about not today, but tomorrow and the day after. Is this at all into your mind? You're saying 50, right? Can we trust you on that? Can we be like, all right, Dereck, you've gone on longer than we expected, but it's still a good fight, still entertaining. After 50, can we hold you to that? Yeah. Like maybe your health is more important at that stage.
100. What are we talking about health for?
Because that's the conversation that's being had around this fight outside of your earshot. Like that's the topic of this.
That's what
discussion.
People talk about. By the end of the day, that's them. They talk. People talk. You see, people at home who sit down on a keyboard, they can type in anything they want.
Yeah.
Because they haven't done anything in their life. Do you understand? This is why they got a computer and be biggest trolls online. Can you imagine how many comments they leave on different pages?
So some of it's not just negative though. People love you. People like are your big fans. They want the best for you. They're not just trying to like,
I got bills to pay, man. You can pay my bills and then I'm still fine.
All right, I gotta ask you this because the other thing that is being most talked about, and you know this, is this interaction with this Deliveroo driver and what the hell went on.
Okay, let me explain something to you, yeah. If you're walking and you got your kids and everybody around you and people got their dogs, and then suddenly a Deliveroo driver comes on the pavement and he's riding his electric bike and he's trying to maneuver himself around people and people's dogs and people's kids. And you say to him, sorry, mate, can you just come off and push your bike? A smart man will be like, you know what, I apologize, he'll come off and push his bike. But a prick will be like, what? And he thinks he's hyping up. But the problem with this guy, he saw me around loads of white people and then and he thought he thought I was one of those black white guys, but he didn't realize what time it was. So I had to lay on him.
to be fair,
yeah, well, that's God on the street. That's what he thought, because I was surrounded by my kids. I was the only black guy on the alleyway, so subconscious he thought, you know what? He's not about this life, but he fucking got it wrong, man. I'm about this life every day.
I wouldn't say this if it weren't true. This is the story. The story you just told is the one I heard. That's what I heard. That this guy really was being a nuisance and a menace in the area.
Yeah.
And that's an area you're in frequently.
That's my neighbor, bro. I'm the mayor of that fucking neighborhood. If I see you on a bike, bro, even us bride will tell you, bro, I get upset, bro. Don't ride your bike on pavements. Pavements are meant to be walked on, not to be ridden bikes on.
I've been around in the public with you on several occasions. You do have that air of like being a mayor. People stop you and they regard you. Is that part of your way you define yourself in boxing and in Britain? Like, is that role something you see yourself in as someone?
One day I'll run for mayor, but I like to be, if it's my neighborhood I'm living in, I want everybody to just respect each other and love each other. That's it. I don't want people to be like, I like everybody to come in the neighborhood, go in our local cafe, eat in the local restaurant, just promote the local businesses. That's what I like. For my neighborhood, you understand? You know, like my streets to be clean, don't litter. If your dog takes a shit, pick your dog shit up. I tell people that, I don't give a yo, what the hell? I don't have a bag. If I got a bag, there you are. Pick that shit up. That's what I'm about.
After 50, how does Dereck Chisora leave his mark on Britain, on boxing, on the world? What is it that you want people to actually feel and say about you when you finally hang these gloves up?
He's looking at you like, that's a good interview there. Look at it.
He has his own good interview. This guy's got his own.
He's looking at you like, that's a good interview. You might want to. You guys should.
We all know.
You guys should collaborate. You should be together.
I've always asked Coogan to work with me. He's much too big for me.
No, but you guys.
One day I'll reach those.
You guys should join, like Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn. Partner up.
I'm trying, Dereck. I'm trying. I'm trying to impress the guy right now. So give me a good sign off.
You're a ranker. Good sign off is, listen, this is Radio Rahim.
Oh my God.
With Dereck Chisora.
Dereck, no, answer that question. People, how do you want to be remembered? How do you want your career in your
I don't know.
I
do not know. I do not know, bro. People can only remember you the way they want to remember you. Do you understand? You know, if I say, remember me like this, they'll change it. But remember me the way you want to remember me. That's it. Nothing else I can do, bro.
That's fair. Fair. Thank you for the time, as always.
Thank you.
Radio Rahim with War, Dereck Chisora.
Yes.